Hi, beautiful collective, and welcome to Lebony Tarot. Thank you all so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. I really do appreciate it. If any of you would like to book a personal, you know what to do in the description box below. So today I'm just gonna do a general reading. I have a channeled message. And based on the channeled message, we'll kind of go from there, okay? So for some of you now, this could be you, this could be how someone is feeling around you, how somebody is feeling towards you. Excuse me. But I'm just going to explain it how I heard it, and then you can, wherever you kind of see fit is wherever you kind of see fit, okay? Now, for some of you, I feel like there's going to be a lot of epiphanies, a lot of realizations, a lot of revelations this week. I feel like some of you or someone here is going to come to the realization that the person that they're in love with, or their family member, or their best or closest friend is jealous of them. Okay? I feel like for some of you, you may kind of be sitting down and wondering, like, why doesn't my mother, or why doesn't my sister or my brother or my cousin support what I do? Why doesn't my lover support what I do? Why are we always arguing? What's really going on? Why is my friend always like throwing shade? Like, what's happening here? I feel like you kind of have to accept that person is jealous. And I feel like the reason as to why there's so much tension or there's always weird shit going on is because this person has they have these issues with you. Now, I feel like for some of you, I feel like some of them are not aware that they're jealous of you, or they're finding it hard to admit to themselves. Because I feel like whoever you're dealing with, like I said, this could be a family, lover, whoever. It's like this person, they have a lot of pride. They have a lot of ego. I feel like they put themselves on a pedestal. Maybe they consider themselves at the best of what it is that they do, or they just kind of feel like they're better than everybody else. So I feel like when you have that kind of mentality, it's hard for you to kind of admit, like, you know what, you bother me because you do this and I can't do that, or you know what I mean? Now, I feel like for some of you, this realization may come to you through a conversation with somebody else. So maybe you could be, maybe, I mean, this could be a reading, okay, but I feel like you could be confiding in someone about something. Maybe you're telling someone a situation, like, this keeps happening with me and my parent, or me and my sister, or me and my lover. And I feel like that person, because this person can see things, they're not in the situation, it's easy for them to kind of, it's easy for them to give you their honest opinion, because they're on the outskirts looking in. So I feel like through a conversation, I mean, this could, again, this be self-reflection. This could just be you kind of putting all the pieces together. But I feel like through a conversation, you're going to understand that, like, wow, that the whole time this person was manipulating me, or they were like jealous of me, or they were using me, or whatever. Because I feel like someone is going to say to you, well, that's what the situation seems like. I feel like for some of you, maybe you kind of had a discussion, or like an argument or a disagreement with, like I said, one of your family members or your lover. Maybe you was trying to say to them, like, you never support me. Maybe, I don't know, maybe your partner or your friend or your sister or somebody says, why do you say they're more supportive, or why are you always speaking to them, or what is it about them, like, that you can't get from me? And I feel like it's the support. I feel like when you really look at the situation, you're kind of thinking to yourself, you know what, my family, they don't really support me. They don't share my work. They may tell you, like, oh yeah, you're really creative, or you're really amazing singer, or you're really great builder, or whatever you are talented at, and whatever it is that you know what to do. One second. Whatever it is that you are talented at, and whatever it is that you're trying to work towards, I feel like there is no actual how can I say this? I feel like you're just going to realize that, like, people around you are more supportive than the ones that are closest to you. And I think that's something that you kind of just have to kind of accept. And I feel like once you accept that, it's going to help you to release these people. And I feel like it's going to be really hard to say, do you know what, I can't fuck with you anymore, or, you know, I know we're blood, but I just can't, you know, I have to distance myself, or I know I love you, but I can't, because I feel like these people that are around you, they secretly hate you. And I feel like that's why, like, maybe you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, you know what, I've been dating you for a while or whatever, but you've never invested in me. You know, you said you're going to purchase from my business, but you never did. Every time you say you're going to share something, it's always, oh, I'm going to do this, but, oh, I'm going to do that, but, or I'm going to do this, but, or I wanted to do this, but. There's always a but. This person doesn't want people to see you. They don't want you to do well. And I feel like that's, like I said, I feel like it's really hard for you to accept, because you're like, no, I've had conversations with them. They motivate me. They actually give me ideas to do great things. And it's like, yeah, but, you know, your family member, your lover, whoever's closest to you, they might give you the idea, but the other person, the supportive person, whether it's somebody in the community, whether it's your audience, whether it's a friend, they share it though. Do you understand? And I feel like you're kind of coming to the realization that actions really speak louder than words. Like, you give me an idea about something and you encourage me to do something, but my friend actually shares the idea. She actually posts the idea, or she gets me clientele, or she's the first person to kind of donate, or to actually, like, she gives me something tangible. There's evidence and there's proof. You know, on the outside looking in, people don't even know me and you are related, or they don't know that me and you are dating, or they don't know anything. They don't know that we're in connection at all, because there is no evidence of you supporting anything that I do. And I feel like you have to kind of, because you might start, you know, it may be a thing where it's like every time you bring it up, or every time you say, oh, why don't you do this? Maybe you're a reader, or maybe you're you have all the talents, like I said, all the brains, all the skills in the family. I don't know. Maybe you're like a lecturer, or you've got your masters, or there's something about you. You have a resource of information. Maybe your family's always coming to you, oh, can you do this? Can you do that? Because there's nobody else in the family that has all the expertise that you do. But it's kind of like you give them the information, but you're realizing you don't actually get anything back. And I feel like, you know, maybe when you have arguments with your family members, or you have arguments with your friend, or your lover, they try to make you feel like, well, what are you doing for me? And you're just like, no, bitch, what the fuck are you doing for me, though? Because I feel like you can name all the things that you've done for this person or for your family. It's like, I'm always actually there. Maybe one time you decided to withdraw your energy, and I feel like, you know, your family member or your lover can't let that one time go. But it's like, but look at all the times you've done it to me, though. And I feel like when you're trying to explain this to, you know, the people or the person that's closest to you, they try to kind of gaslight you, or try to make you feel like, you know, you're arguing with them, or you're trying to list all the wrong things that they've done. And I feel like it's not that. It's like they just don't want to take accountability for the shit they know they ain't doing, because they don't want to change their behavior, because they want to use you for your resources. They're selfish, but they don't want to give you back shit. It's kind of like if you're an advisor, you may find that your friend reads too, but you're always giving your friend readings. You may have actually said, like, how comes I'm always giving you readings? Like, why do you never give me a reading? They completely ignore you because they don't want to give you a reading, because they feel entitled to your energy. You know, you may feel like, oh, I'm always giving you great ideas. You never give me any ideas. Or I'm always trying to find people to support you. Oh, I'll sit here for hours on my phone researching something just for you. But you don't do that for me. And I feel like you do it out of love. I feel like you do it because you genuinely love somebody. You genuinely care about them. But I feel like you're starting to realize this person don't give a fuck about me, man. Because, you know, there's a saying that says what somebody won't do, somebody else will gladly. I feel like you're starting to realize that there's people around you that you don't ever have to ask. They just do it, man. You just go online. Your friend has shared your shit. Or, you know, you get an email. Oh, you know, somebody referred me to you. Or I feel like you're just seeing tangible evidence from people that are like at a distance, or that not even close to you, or that you haven't even done anything for. And doing things out of the kindness of their heart. But the people closest to you, is like a challenge. It's like, why is it so difficult for you to kind of support me? And I feel like for some of you, you know, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like when it comes to a love situation, I feel like whoever you're in love with, I feel like their intention was never to love you. I feel like their intention was to use you, to fuck you, to leave you. And I feel like they fell in love. And I feel like that's what the problem is. The problem is that they didn't come in with pure intentions. And I feel like that's why you feel like everything is one-sided, or you feel like everything is just because it's like, I came in trying to love you and trying to protect you. You didn't. Maybe the person did share you, but you came to the realization, or you found out they were only sharing you to make someone else jealous or to make someone else mad. Because I feel like you're dealing with somebody who operates from envy, from hatred, but they try to make you feel like it's you, but really it's them. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who plays a lot of mind games. They're very petty, but I feel like you're expressive and they're more vindictive and calculating. So when you express something, they like, oh, you're saying this to be, and it's like, no, I'm just trying to get clarity on the situation. But the reason why I feel like you can't ever come to clarity with someone is because they're not being clear and direct with you, because they don't want to admit to you, like, you know what, I'm envious of you. That's why I don't share your shit. That's why I don't speak about you in a good way. That's why I haven't even, like, your lover, your friend, your fucking family member should be your first supporter, your biggest fan. You know, they should be your biggest fan, because, you know, they're the people that are saying, I really believe in you, I really want to encourage you. So they should be demonstrating that in some type of way. But I feel like it's always if, buts, and coconuts. But I feel like on your part, you can literally like show them all the times that you have supported them. Like, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, I've bought this from you, I've shared this from you. There's evidence to support the fact that you have been supporting them from day one. And I feel like they hate it when you bring this up, because they hate the fact that you're right. And it's kind of like, you ain't even trying to be right though. You're just speaking facts. It's like, this isn't a game, darling. Like, I'm not trying to do the 5 of Swords shit with you. It's like, I'm just trying to understand why it's hard for you to do certain things. And then why is it when I bring it up, you can't address it? You can't say, do you know what? I haven't been supporting you. I know I haven't been doing this. I know that when I do that, I'm only trying to wind someone else up. I understand that that's what I've been doing and it's wrong. I apologize. Let me do better. You know, it's always, I feel like you could be dealing with somebody, or like I said, people where every time you express your feelings, it's like they always want to argue with you. Like, it's like, or they want to make you feel like you're arguing, or they ghost you, or they shut things down because they just don't want to address certain issues. Because I feel like you make somebody realize the ugly within themselves, and that's what they can't face. Because like I said, I feel like you're dealing with people who kind of like, they gaslight themselves. They've painted a picture of themselves and how they want to be perceived by everyone. But I feel like you see the real them. And I feel like, you know, these people, they're used to being around fake people. You know, they're not used to being around real, genuine people. So when they're around a genuine person, it's like they take your genuinity for like, is that a word, genuinity? They take your genuine traits as attack on their character, because it forces them to see the truth within themselves. And then it's like, oh, if I see the truth in myself, now I have to change myself. I don't like that. I don't want to have to change. I don't want to have to explain myself to you. I want to be around people that put up with my bullshit. So I feel like, you know, for some of you, you kind of just need to accept that someone just doesn't love you, or maybe they just don't know how to love because they operate from an emotionless place. And I feel like you trigger a person because you're the reason why you trigger them, because maybe somebody's even trying to realize that, why do you always fucking trigger me? You're bringing out these things in them because you're sent to heal them. You know, these things need to come up so that you can address it and you can heal it and you can become a better person. But I feel like somebody just doesn't want to be a better person. They're comfortable being a vindictive little bitch or dickhead. They're comfortable in that. They feel secure. And I feel like you just want to be at peace. You want to be balanced. You want to be loving. I feel like maybe, you know, yeah, but, you know, we'll see what the divine has to say about this. Okay. So let's just pull some cards. But yeah, I feel like your lover, your family member, whoever it is that's closest to you, that you kind of really, I feel like you really was enamored with someone, like you really kind of put someone on a pedestal. And it's like when you got to know them, you're like, wow, you're actually really mean, man. And it's like whenever I try to tell you how mean you're behaving, it's like, you really don't see it, man. You really don't see your own behavior. And I feel like whoever you're dealing with, they project onto you. You know, oh, I'm always compromising, I'm always doing this. It's like, no, I am. Let's really address this. What have you really done to help me? I've changed your life. You've done amazing things since I've spoken to you. What have you really encouraged me to do? And even if, like I said, even if somebody encourages you to do something, they don't actually support it tangibly. It's like, oh, they, you know, and maybe sometimes you've seen how they've supported other people and it hurts. It's like that's hurtful. It's kind of like telling I don't know, say your parent, you start your own business and you know, it's going really well, but your parent doesn't really care. They don't congratulate you, don't tell anybody about your business, they don't kind of, you know, bring you any kind of support or any customers. But the girl down the road has started her own business, and then, you know, your parent comes to you and says, oh my God, such and such has done this and da-da-da, and, you know, they're telling everybody about it, and your own parent went to go buy something off them, but your parent hasn't even supported you. You're thinking, rare, like, you gave birth to me, my nigga, like, what? Like, but you're going to support Sally? But you gave birth to Susie, though. But then when you bring it up to your parent, it's an argument. Oh, you're just this, or you're just jealous, or you're just being petty. You keep hearing that word petty. Am I being petty, though? Or am I just telling you the truth? Like, are you mad about what the fuck I said? Or are you mad because it's true? Because you can't admit, like, do you know what? I am supporting you. I am supporting her instead of you. Because it's facts. But the thing about it is why, though? They can never give you the why, because they have to admit to you that they are jealous of you. Like that's the only reason. I feel like that's the only logical reason, and I feel like you're really trying to look for another reason. Like maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's trauma, maybe it is trauma. Maybe it's because they're so used to dealing with other people. I feel like maybe, especially if it's a lover, I feel like your lover is used to dealing with other people that are jealous and vindictive and do mean and cruel things to them. And I feel like, you know, it's like when they say, like, you know, don't become your abuser. I feel like a lot of the times when you've been in abusive connections, whether it's mentally, physically, or emotionally, you start to embody the character traits of that person and you project it into your new relationship without even seeing it, man. But yeah. But let's just see what the divine has to say about this message, or if we can get anything else. So, what can you tell us? Yeah, appreciation that wanted to come out in prayer. So I feel like, you know, some of you could have prayed for this person, or this person prayed for you. But like I said, you're not being appreciated. Okay? This could be because other people appreciate you. Maybe your partner or your sister or your mother or your brother or whoever the fuck this is about. They see other people supporting you. So it's like, well, why do I need to support you? You got support from them. You should be my number one fan, bitch. I'm your number one fan. You know? And I feel like you've been praying to the divine, please send me someone that really kind of, you know what I mean, there's equal give and take. Just please. I'm tired of giving my love to someone and it's being taken for granted. I'm tired of being the go-to person in the family that kind of fixes everybody's problems. I just want that shit back. I feel like the divine is saying you are appreciated. Your prayers will be answered. Okay? Because the divine can hear you, man. The divine sees all. You know what I mean? So don't allow anybody to make you feel like you're the problem. Because I feel like you're not the problem. And just go with the flow, man. And at the bottom of the deck, we got thoughts. So yeah, I feel like there could be people around you that are like thinking about this. Or this is you, like I said, a lot of self-reflection going on. Okay? But I feel like something is going to flow to you. It's going to come out of nowhere. You just have to be patient when it comes to a situation. But I'm getting a lot of clarity. Okay, I'm getting a lot of clarity here, okay? But that's what it is. I just feel like someone is just not appreciating you. I feel like you're taken for granted. Because like I said, some of you are very multi-talented. You're very skilled. You know how to do a lot. So people just think, oh, you know, I can always go to so-and-so because they're always going to be there, or they're always going to do this, they're always going to do that for me. And I feel like you're thinking like, nah, my nigga, like, I'm not really about to do anything for you guys anymore. If you don't want to speak to me, if you don't want to do this, I don't give a fuck, because you have to really kind of look at what you're really bringing to the table. Maybe someone's got a lot of money and they think, oh, well, I got money, I got this, I can get this, that, and the third. And you're like, so? You don't have a heart, though. And, you know, love is the highest vibration. This is why a lot of people, you know, they're really wealthy, but they're miserable because they don't have a heart, or they don't operate from love. They surround themselves with superficial things to make them happy. Okay? You know, have you ever seen like poor children? Or like you've watched a documentary and the children and everybody's happy as fuck. And you think they don't even have anything and they're happy as fuck. Because they're not superficial minded. It's an innocence. I feel like you're an innocent person. You have an innocent spirit. And that just bothers somebody. Rather than them appreciating and thinking like, wow, the divine like answered my prayers. They sent me somebody pure. It's like, I feel like somebody's like in secret competition with you, but to the point where they don't even realize that they are. Okay, so please clarify appreciation. Yeah, we got the 8 of Cups. Could be dealing with the Pisces. You're very fortunate. You were brought to this person's life with the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, but like I said, I feel like some of you have to walk away, or you are walking away because you're realizing you're not being supported in this connection. So maybe somebody walked away from you because they know that they can't appreciate you. They know that they can't give you the things that you need. But I feel like you're coming to that realization, man. And you know, the 8 of Cups goes towards their wish fulfillment. The 9 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is going towards their prayer. So like I said, your prayer will be answered. Now, this could be somebody returning to you. Maybe they're thinking about shit. Yeah, underneath that, look, we got ego, man. We got ego, and then we got feelings. I'm telling you, somebody here has a lot of ego. I feel like there's going to be a death to somebody's ego when they kind of really think about their own behavior. You know, you could be dealing with like a narcissist or somebody who has narcissistic tendencies. Like somebody has an inability to see their own, to see how they behave. Or it's like they can't, like, have you ever spoke to a narcissist and you've addressed them on something and they get real angry and agitated, or they try to ghost or leave the situation? They cannot address it. They can tell you about yourself though. And maybe sometimes it's hard for you to hear things about yourself, but you sit down and you say, do you know what? I'm sorry. I know sometimes I can be this. I know sometimes I can be that, but I'm trying to explain to you where it's coming from. It's because of how you've treated me. I'm adopting your characteristics and you don't even see it. Okay? Please clarify prayer. Yeah, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, man. And then we've got the Queen of Swords that wanted to come out. I feel like you tell somebody the truth and they can't handle it. Okay, so this person withdraws their energy. Yeah, they act like they don't want to hear you because somebody here is in denial. Somebody here is very possessive. They like to control people. And I feel like that's what the problem is. I feel like someone doesn't know how to control you. They can't control the outcome. They can't control the situation. They can't control you. I feel like somebody here is spiritually lost. Someone here is empty. Somebody here is bitter. They're cold. There's no cups on the table apart from this, but he's walking away from the cups. You know? It's like somebody doesn't want to face the truth here. But I feel like someone is going to come. Like if somebody abandoned you, I feel like they're coming right back to you to say, you know what, I forgive you. I'm sorry for leaving you out in the cold. You know, and then you're kind of like, I don't really know about that. Because, you know, her back is to these people. And I feel like that's what it is. These people, they need you. Because you're the one with the creative ideas. You're the one with the intelligence. You're the one with the gift of discernment. You're the genuine one here. Again, we started off talking about clarity. You're the truth. As they say, you know, someone told me that the other day. They said, everybody loves justice, but everybody hates the law. Or everybody wants justice, but everybody hates the law. And I feel like that's what it is. It's like people love you, but they hate you too. But you see these people, they're coming right back. But I feel like this time you're like, nah, man. you know. Please clarify the Eight of Cups. Yeah, we got the Sun card here. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Taurus, a Libra, or a Leo, okay? Yeah, death to the ego, like I said, or a Scorpio. There's going to be a transformation. There's going to be a shift here, okay? I feel like somebody knows that they need to put an end to their ways in order for something to change. Okay, yes, in order for something to shift with the Wheel of Fortune again. But we have the Sun here. Like I said, the Eight of Cups is going towards their happiness. But this could be you going towards your enlightenment. But also, like I said, this is somebody coming back to you because you are the truth. You are the abundance. You're everything. You're the vitality. You know, this reminds me of the story of Oshun. In one of her stories, it talks about, you know, she was really beautiful and really sweet and all that, you know, all that jazz. But like all the other goddesses, you know, they kind of felt like they were the shit or whatever. And it's like, well, why are you here? Like, what's your use, Oshun? I'm saying this in my own words before somebody tries to come and correct me. It was basically like she was unappreciated because it's kind of like, well, you know, you're just beautiful, but what else can you do? So she was like, okay. So she left. You know, she left, but when she left, she took all the sweetness with her. She took all the sweet water. She took everything beautiful because, you know, Oshun is the embodiment of love. She's the empress. She's that Taurian energy, nature. She rules nature, the connection. So she took all of that shit away. So when she went away, nothing grew. Everything started to dry out. The world became bitter and cold. You see how they're walking towards the sun? She was like, okay, goodbye and good day. If you guys don't appreciate me, I'm going. And it wasn't until she went away that people realized, you know, the other gods and the goddesses, they realized that, wow, we need her. Because without her, there's no love. There's no sweetness. There's no vitality. Things don't grow. There's no creation, like, period. It's a cold world, man. As they say, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Literally. I feel like, you know, you can shine on your own. You don't need anybody to help you shine, but it's just nice to have that genuine support because, you know, people can gas you up and they can tell you things, you know, your lover, your friend, your sister, your cousin, your brother, whoever. They can tell you really cool shit, but it's like, but actions speak more louder than words, though. Because you're telling me all this shit, but I'm not really feeling it. You know, somebody else is making me feel more appreciated just by fucking, you know, doing something or actually saying what they're going to do. Maybe, you know, a lot of people, they make false promises to you. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Just fucking do it. Stop telling me what you're going to do, bitch. Just do it. Surprise me. Let me, you know, go downstairs and find something in my fucking letterbox, or let me fucking, you know, go through my DMs and see that you've placed an order, or let me see that you've shared a post, or let me see that you're in the audience when I'm performing. Like, show me that you're here. Show me that you support me. Stop telling me shit. And then stop telling me but why isn't it but with the other person though, or the other several fucking bitches or niggas that you support? And why is it that when I mention it to you, I'm petty? Am I petty or am I just hurt or confused? You know? So please clarify the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, look, here we go with the Three of Pentacles here. So again, this can talk about being online. We got the Six of Wands here. So some of you are very successful. Maybe somebody that can see your potential, but they're not sharing you. They're not supporting you because they don't actually want you to reach a certain level. And I feel like that's what is hard for you to kind of admit to yourself. Or maybe it's hard for them to admit. But they know that they need your support. Because like I said, I feel like you're the person with the creative ideas. You're the one with the resources. You're the one that just knows how to do shit. You just know how to make things beautiful. This person knows that they need to collaborate with you in order for something to be a great success. But it's like the attention, the praise. It's like this is what you're not getting, but you will be. You will be appreciated. You will get what you want in the end. You know, you've got people in the audience backing you and supporting you. Sometimes you just got to ride, you know, you got to ride the train alone, man. You know what I mean? That's what she's doing. She's on the horse and she's by herself. Because I feel like it's like, oh, now can we collaborate? Now can I share you? And she's just like, nah, I don't really know. Like, you You weren't shooting with me at the gym, like, period. But you see how these people, I feel like somebody has to humble themselves. They'd have to humble themselves and, like, you know, pray for your forgiveness or something like that. And say, do you know what? Let me come and work with you. Let's work shit out. Because like I said, you know, teamwork makes the dream work. These two cards are right next to each other. When you work in partnership, in unison, when you work together with someone, that's when shit goes right. Somebody knows that you're the solution in order for something to work. But it's like, you know, the bitter ass, cold ass people in your audience watching you get praised, but they're not doing shit. I just heard I'm afraid. Afraid of what? Please clarify the Queen of Swords. The Devil. Well, what can I say, people? Could be dealing with a Capricorn. We got Capricorn vibes heavy here. Someone has toxic habits. You know, this could talk about, you know, excessive jealousy. But something is hidden here. And like I said, I feel like you show somebody, like I said in the beginning, the ugly truth about themselves. You know, that's look at the demon. Is that something that looks attractive to you? I mean, let's just keep it 100. The demon can't beguile you, and that's what they can't stand. I feel like somebody is trying to kind of like possess you or take control of you or something. But it's like, nah, bitch. Come at me, bro. Like, come at me, sis. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of your demons. I'm not afraid of what you can do to what you can't do. I don't give a fuck. I just want truth and clarity in the situation. I'm not trying to play these devilish games with you. I feel like as much as somebody hates you, I feel like they're obsessed with you. Or they obsess. Or like I said, somebody needs to face the truth about themselves so that they can heal themselves and operate from a place of love, because we do have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck as the overall energy. So like I said, with the Thought and the King of Cups, it's like someone's thinking, I need to be a more loving person. You know, the King of Cups, you know, the Scorpionic energy, this is someone who has a lot of love, but they kind of like, they don't know how to express it or they don't show it. It's not like the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups can be more emotional. So somebody here could just be very masculine. But it's like love is the answer. You need to share love. You need to be love. You need to operate from a place of love. Period. Now, maybe somebody really does love you. Maybe, like I said, it's a possession thing. They're kind of just afraid, you know what, if I share this or if I do this or if I do that, you're going to get taken by somebody or whatever. But that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Think loving thoughts, act from a place of love. Period. So maybe somebody is thinking about this. Like I said, the death of the ego. You know, I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles here, somebody knows that they need to kind of put a stop to something. And they need to offer or give you something tangible. Okay? Or just prove their love to you. Prove their support. Because I feel like when they actually think about certain things, they can really see what you have brought to the table. They may have a lavish table, but it's like going to someone's house for dinner and everything looks beautiful and everything's really nice, but there ain't no food though, okay? So we're just sitting here looking pretty and starving. Because you have the recipe, you have the secret sauce, you have the ingredients. They have the show home. They may even have the money to pay you, but you're the one that has the heart. You're the one that, you know, is the magician here, who puts the ingredients together and makes something really gorgeous and beautiful. You're the one that prepares everything. I'm hearing like something's just for decoration. Or you're like, I'm not just for decoration. One second. Oh, okay, someone's messaging me some bullshit. Underneath that, we got the Tower card. Yeah, the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords. I feel like you're blocked or protected from lies, from deceit, from betrayal. It's like someone is, you know, Okay, so let me use my other deck. This is a long reading, guys. But the channel message was long. Hopefully you guys are still here. If this resonates with you, please let me know in the comment section. Please clarify the sun. Please clarify the sun. We got the Page of Cups. There's my apology card. Somebody needs to apologize to you. Or like I said, somebody needs to be sweet, be caring, be generous, actually be loving. Not act like they're loving. Do it. Period. Because like I said, you've got the juice, you've got the water. You make shit grow. You're the Oshun. Maybe some of you pray to Oshun. Okay, we got the Queen of Cups. I'm just going to take that. It didn't even fall on the table. And then we got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So like I said, operate from a place of love. I feel like somebody here was sent to love you, or you were sent to love someone. And she's feeding the love, and he's, you know, looking at her hubba hubba. His head is a love heart, but she's giving the shit. But what's he really giving back to her, to be honest? I mean, I don't really, I've never looked at my own card in that way, but I'm reading it like that right now. It kind of looks like she's pouring into him and making him, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe you need to make this person a more loving person. Like I said, the King of Cups, I feel like the masculine energy, regardless of whether it's male or female, whoever's got the more masculine or egotistical energy, they need to operate from a place of love. Maybe that's what it is. When they see you, they know that you're the embodiment of love. And they're just finding it difficult. But it's like we got the King and the Queen of Cups here. We have a match. You need to be on the same page as someone, man. You see how, you know, he's got his cup in his hand. We don't even know if there's any fucking water in there. But her water is overflowing. And like I said, you will be loved and you will be supported by people. But the person who you think loves you, I'm not saying that they don't love you. I'm just saying that, you know, it's like there's a demon in this person or on this person or attached to this person. Or there's just something really toxic about themselves that they need to face. They need to cut this shit off or cut off a person. Maybe it's somebody around them. I don't know. Okay, please clarify the devil. We got the Strength here, yeah. Somebody needs to kind of like resist some kind of temptation. Okay. But I feel like you're strong. I feel like you're stronger than this person's demon, or this person needs to kind of, like I said, they need to kind of, there's like something within someone that they need to kind of fight off, man. They just need to cut the cord, say, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be like this anymore. I don't want to operate like this anymore. Because they're going to keep recycling the same experiences within people because they don't understand it's a projection of themselves. But that's what it is. I feel like as well, you're able to resist things. You're able to resist temptation. You're a courageous, brave person. Maybe, you know, somebody fears that about you. It's like, you know, I'm the devil. And you're like, yeah, bitch, well, I'm strength, though. Strength and the sun. What really do you have on me? Period. I bring the light to your darkness. I'm here to heal you. I'm here to love you. I'm here to teach you. I also feel like someone can't resist you as well. Or they're going to be compelled to tell you the truth. Or like I said, to just do right by you. I'm hearing something about order in the court. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, yeah, we've got the Fool card. So somebody needs to free themselves from something. I feel like they need to love freely. They need to take a risk. Maybe somebody's afraid of love. They always look. Underneath that, we've got the King of Cups once again. It's like someone's trying to run away from their emotions, and that's the problem. They need to act with the Ten of Cups here. Somebody needs to be more loving. That's how you get what you want. That's how you get emotional wish fulfillment. By being love, appreciating love, appreciating the little things. You know, when someone's always checking up on you, someone could be mean as fuck to you. Look, divine justice, that's actually me. Listen to me, guys. But it's like someone could be mean as fuck to you, but you're always there for them. Maybe someone has to realize that, like, you know, I've done this and I've done that, but this person still encourages me. They're still nice to me. I've sat on the phone and I've literally fucking disgraced them, and they still come back, or they're still here, or they're still trying to protect. I feel like some of you literally have been trying to protect someone from a certain type of energy, especially if you're like a spiritual practitioner. Maybe you're trying to protect your family, you're trying to protect your lover. You're always doing all the protective shit. And I feel like the reason why the protection shit isn't working is because they're the problem. Maybe it's not an outside energy. Maybe it's them. Maybe that's why things just keep going back and forth and in and out, because, you know, you've been protecting yourself from something, but the negative energy that you've been protecting yourself from is actually the person themselves. And you don't realize it. You're like, that's why it's not working, because I'm actually protecting myself from you. Wow. So like I said, love will be brought into a situation when somebody kind of realizes this. If there's no realization, I guess, you know, like I said, some of you just need to move on. But you will get the happiness and the support and the desire that you need. But I feel like, you know, there's just a lot of clarity this week, okay? So we've got the shaman. It says astral practice, turning rage into strength and drawing in spirit. Yeah. So like I said, some of you could have been protecting somebody. You've got strong spiritual gifts, okay? But like, rather than you getting angry and you kind of being bitter or whatever, you're just going to turn, like, maybe some of you need to be more creative, or you need to channel your emotions. And, you know, because when you come into epiphany, you're like, wow, man, it's really hurt. It's really devastating to kind of really kind of like have your eyes open up to a situation. I feel like, you know, you just need to draw in spirit, man, and say, listen, ancestors, help me the fuck out here. And I feel like they will. You know, we've got commitments and promises, the bride. So I feel like, yeah, we got twin flame journey, unity, one love. Like I said, everything. I feel like someone who is supposed to be committed to you, and they're supposed to love you. Or again, this is your family. You're supposed to be a family unit, okay? But you were promised something, and whatever you were promised, you're going to get it, okay? We've got that bitch that wanted to come out. It says flirting, playfulness, socializing, the center of attention. Yeah, you're that bitch. Period. That Leo energy, you're supposed to be the center of attention. People are supposed to fucking parade you and do things for you and whatever. Okay? And then we got time traveler, the time traveler, past lives and karmic cycles. Yeah. Like I said, somebody needs to cut a karmic cycle or a karmic tendency, period. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the influencer, social media, and inspiring others. Like I said, so some of you could be an influencer. You could be somebody that's on social media, okay? And like I said, I feel like you're getting support from everybody else but the people closest to you. Somebody needs to love you or appreciate you publicly, or at least invest in you. You know, if they don't want to share your shit, you know, I know a bunch of rich bitches. Tell the motherfucking richest bitches what I do, so I can get some fucking support and shit. Like, the fuck you mean, ho? Like, but I feel like you will be noticed. Like I said, I feel like you will be appreciated. I feel like you don't need to worry about your family members, the person that you're in love with. Just let that shit go, man. Okay? They either gonna come into the realization or they ain't. But you need to realize that you're that bitch, that you've got all these this potential, that you're supposed to be praised. You're going to get whatever the fuck you want to get. Okay? If this is not online, this could just be within your community. Okay? But like I said, like, people watch you. People know what they do. They know what they need to do. They know what they're supposed to be doing. Okay? I feel like you have heavy influence. You impact people's lives. You know? So yeah, so we're going to pull one more card, because this is a long ass reading. Okay. So we have music is the language of the spirit. It is love in search of a word. Trust your inspirations and get creative. Let your soul dance and sing with the flow. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Get creative. Maybe some of you need to listen to music to kind of deal with whatever it is that you've kind of come into the conclusion about. Some of you may be singers as well, so I feel like, you know, maybe that's why someone doesn't want to support you. You've got a beautiful voice. They don't want you to be discovered, pretty much. Fuck them. Okay? But listen to music. You know, get creative. Do something to channel your emotions, okay? The lamb will be eaten by the wolf. There will always be things or forces that you won't be able to control in life. So let go of what you can't control and start changing what you can. Exactly. Let go of something. Let go of a situation. You can't control them. Somebody can't control you. That's why they want to let you go also. Fuck them. Do you. There's always going to be forces, like I said, that's trying to stop you from doing something. But as long as you're doing the right thing and you're operating from love, it doesn't really matter, okay? Whatever's trying to stop you, okay? And then this card wanted to come out. The harsh truth is always better than a pleasing lie. You are too much in your emotions. Time to face reality. Yes. Like I said, you speak the truth. And it's harsh. And people can't take the harsh truth about their ugly ass energy. Period. At the bottom of the deck, we have friendship. There are fake friends, others you can have fun with, and one real friend. Careful whom you surround yourself with. Like I said from the beginning. There could be, like I said, whoever you're dealing with or whoever this pertains to, whatever. They're used to fake motherfuckers, listening to fake people. The illusion. I feel like you're the truth. And they always say people can't handle the truth. But why though? Because the truth is dark. The truth is ugly. The truth is something that somebody wants to keep hidden. Why can't you handle the truth? Like, to me, the truth is a beautiful thing. There's clarity. You understand where you're going, where someone else is going. There's just clarity in a situation so you know how to move forward. So I don't understand why people are always afraid of the truth. Why? You can only be afraid of something if you know you ain't been doing something. You ain't been doing someone right. Because you've got to think, where does the fear come from? You know, the devil can represent fears. Someone's a coward. Why are you fearful though? What are you actually afraid of here? Maybe you've been trying to tell someone as well that someone around them is fake as fuck and they're just not listening. Let them go through their tower moment. It's not up to you. Okay? You need to live your life and do you. Okay? Because, you know, someone here has got their own demons that they need to figure out, man. You know, yeah, I was going to say that. I was going to say you need to be balanced. And the card of balance came out. It says, let's enjoy life a little and prepare for the afterlife a little. And the one with the good intentions will always win. It says you might be hurting right now, but know that you will win in the end because your intentions were pure. And that's all she wrote. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal, all information is down below. I'm trying to get the personal readings out today. So if you're waiting on a personal, you'll definitely get it by the ending of today. If you're watching this reading today. Obviously, if you're watching this reading after today, then the readings would have already been given out. Okay, but thank you so much. I feel like that was a real powerful message. So I really hope that resonated for somebody. Okay, but yeah, toodles. Also, for love readings, you know what to do. Other channel.